One of the most storied and beautiful venues in college football, Michie Stadium. It's the Tulane Green Wave and the Army Black Knights. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, this crowd is electric. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys?
Okay, Holly. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Tulane's offense will have the football first. And here comes the sophomore running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, it's been a lot of fun to see this running back put up video game type numbers early this year. But, guys, he has not played a run defense like this yet. This is his first real test of the season. He's going to have to be tough. He's going to have to break tackles, have great contact balance, and you got to hold up.
Breaks it, just keeps moving. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. To the ground, he's got it again. Stuffed, almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hill. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Pulls it on the option. Quick spin on the run. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Running inside, it's McClure. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offenses.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
So Army's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Cale Hellas. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll start this drive firing. A little release to the back. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. And the Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. At the 35, he's open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. That's exactly what you'd expect from this brave old Army team getting it done on the ground.
Yeah, they know who they are, they know what they want to do, and they're going to run the football at you.
It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And, man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the D.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. There's a crease. Touchdown, Tulane. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Black Knights offense will go to work. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Back open in the middle. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side, but this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going, get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, it's 3rd and short. They're throwing for it. They just can't come up with that one. Setting up a big decision now for the head coach on 4th down.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Got the quick completion. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his feet. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. Couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
Quick completion on the out. Ball is loose, and the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go, you on the sideline, you in the game.
Motion from the wide receiver. Calls his own number. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got a little space. Gain of 8 is now 3rd and 2. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Give to the big fullback. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
Well, it was a nice play there, handing it off to the fullback, and the defense is lucky. That strong safety came downhill. He made that tackle. If he doesn't make it, who knows, guys? I mean, that might have been a touchdown.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. Still on his feet. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he's in! Touchdown, Black Knights!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to run it. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. to pick it up on the ground. Spins away from the defense. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Running inside the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Green Wave. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Green Wave. The defense takes matters into its own hands. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Black Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to get outside on the jet sweep. Picks up the first down. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Army! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the Syracuse Orange.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Black Knights offense will go to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is... And the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, down here on the Tulane sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense...
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tulane! His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets it to the 23. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The give to the fullback. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25.
And David, this is where I think you could have excelled. You're a great defensive end. There's other positions you could have played. Fullback, I know, being one of them. How about that guy there picking up the 1st?
That's a nice job. Don't make this hard. Don't make it overly complex. We've seen the big fellas block all the time. Give him a bone, reward him. Now he'll block harder and he'll block longer in the future.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Give to the fullback. And they're able to make the tackle. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The offense changing the play. On the option. Might have a chance. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Black Knights are flying down the field. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Anderson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Give to the fullback. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Man, and that one stings, right? Receiver, it's 4th down. Understanding where the sticks are, you do everything right except for the last part, man. Just lose concentration, maybe take your eye off the football a little bit. And some drops are big, and some are bigger. And that was a big one on 4th down to drop that football when he had the 1st down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. He's got him. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Single back formation, and they give it to him. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Howard. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25 at the moment, but it's early in the season. Still plenty of time to fight their way in as we take a look at how things stand now. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Wants to throw it again. Looking to buy time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's Howard. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. The Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! Who cares about double coverage? Just get it in there. Give your guy a chance, and it worked out that time.
And the receiver would definitely agree with you. It's a little bit risky, throw it in traffic, but trust your guy. You know, he's going to go up, make a play in the end zone. You can tell you've thrown that ball to him, and you trust him, and he goes and rewards you for it.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Pulls it on the option. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Could be an alley. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. They give it to him again. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Red pass hits complete. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Wants to fire on second down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, the ball's barely touched the ground every time this guy's been dropping back so far in this game. That's one of the rare misses we've seen from him so far.
Leaves it with the back. Nice move there. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
And one of the things you're taught as a defensive guy, when you're trying to strip the football, you got to secure the tackle with one hand, try to get the football with the other, and they're not securing the tackle. I get it, they're trying to go for the fumble, but they got to do a better job executing.
Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Finds the tight end. Plows through the defense. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing. You're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Green Wave. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on first down. Sends it downfield. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Black Knights want to move quickly.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open.
Throws it deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on second and long. Pocket breaking down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Picked off, and this one could go all the way back. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Green Wave. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
You really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him. The 14-yard line.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there, getting the sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He's taking a deep shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. They're going to field this one in tight quarters. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Now they'll put their heads together over on the sideline. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Run inside. It's McClure. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they've put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Quarterback may change this route. Sticks it in his belly. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now